The Iron Claw is coming for you! Yeah, I don't have the muscles to back that up, so, yeah.
Ever since I was a child, people said my family was cursed. Mom tried to protect us with God. Pop tried to protect us with wrestling. He said if we were the toughest, the strongest, nothing had ever hurt us. I believed him. We all did.
The Iron Claw is the true story of the Von Erich brothers, a family of men who had a goal instilled in their father to be the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. They eventually made history in the early 80s until a family curse appeared and toppled their reign of terror in the wrestling world. One by one, tragedy strikes down the brothers until there is only one remaining, and he must decide whether to keep going for the dream of being the best and making his father proud, or to be present and help raise his two young children. The story was delivered very well. I felt grief for this family with all the tragedy they experienced throughout the movie. Now, having grown up in the 80s, I remember all my friends being overly enthusiastic about watching wrestling on television. As for me, well, I was as much an avid moviegoer then as I am now. The acting that professional wrestlers do is grotesquely bad in my opinion, and it's tough for me not to be judgmental of my friends who find it entertaining, when all the matches are scripted with this amount of poor delivery. For me, to see a film about this topic was a lot. But I walked into it with an open mind and prepared my eyes to roll once again to the back of my head when the wrestling scenes came up. However, I was pleasantly surprised all in all about this story. I knew nothing of these brothers and their family history. All I knew was that I hated professional wrestling. Sure, it might be because a wrestler could break me in half like a toothpick, but I don't think so. I think I could respect the sport more if it was authentic. I'm not saying that wrestlers are not athletes. They have to be in prime physical shape, and what they do is tough. I do not discount that. That's not just to save my ass from getting kicked out on the street if someone sees this video, which, I mean, honestly, come on, stop. But I'm just saying that I don't want my opinion to get skewed. I get how physically demanding wrestling is, and I don't discount what they have to go through. I'm just saying that their acting is not up to the caliber of movie acting, A-list movie acting. Okay, maybe high school acting level. Maybe high school acting level on steroids. I don't know. Do they all do steroids? No, I'm not saying that. Okay, stop it. We just aren't gonna say anything that some people do take steroids. Whatever you got to do, you do you. I'm just reviewing a movie here, man. Don't come at me, all right? The talented ensemble cast is led by Zac Efron, playing Kevin Von Erich, who has been given some very nice roles as of late, and this is one of them. Besides being chiseled from head to toe, as I've seen him in some other movies, he delivers a crushingly raw performance. I'm so happy to see him graduate from his earlier films as mainly eye candy to such a deeply motivated and broken human being at the same time. Jeremy Allen White plays Kerry Von Erich. He is another notable performance, and fresh off being nominated for the FX series The Bear. He doesn't disappoint. I love seeing actors in drastically different roles, and this character is far different from the one he plays in that series. Lily James plays Kevin's girlfriend Pam, who may seem like a secondary character, but looking back at this film, she had a major impact on Kevin's life trajectory. For being slightly over 2 hours, I had zero problem with what this film had to offer, despite the subject matter of professional wrestling. I loved how close this family was. I'm an only child, and after seeing this movie, I found myself missing the chance of having a large family. That being said, this family had some problems, never mind the quote-unquote curse. If I'm being honest, I thought the father, although he loved his sons outright and wanted to protect them, his obsession with having a professional wrestling championship belt in the family became more of a focus to him in a way than anything else. Now, this movie also, from what I understand, there was another brother involved that wasn't even in the movie. So historically accurate, this movie is not. I saw an interview with a surviving son, and he said his father was not really like that at all. So the film takes some artistic license to make it interesting. It has some timelines, a little mixed up here and there from what I've read, but that does not take away from the film itself. The film itself gets the point across, gets the story across, and it was great. Acting was phenomenal, and it was tragic all the way around. God, I loved watching how they had each other's backs in difficult situations. Although I know all siblings aren't like this, I felt privileged to be a witness to these boys' story. Envious that they always had someone to turn to for support or comfort with whatever they were going through. Truly a testament to a loving family. I highly recommend this film, even if you're not a wrestling fan. Take it from a non-fan. You should enjoy this one. Again, if you like my videos, please show that you do by hitting that like and subscribe button. It helps me grow this channel and supports my efforts to retire with a roof over my head and food on my plate. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Be kind to each other out there.
The hands that will pass down to us, the hands that will deliver the iron claw to you.